Mohammad Nimer. I graduated from the Royal Academy March 2012. Now I work as a technical demonstrator, responsible for training Middle East and Gulf area and Turkey, 15 countries. An Italian company based in Reggio Emilia. Brigel is a company that produces raw material for pastry and gelato. Gelato is the Italian ice cream. When I was young, my dream was to be a pilot. And because my family members, some of them work in governmental jobs and something like that, so everyone promised me to go and work as a pilot. But it didn't work out with me because some issues didn't make it happen. So I was introduced to Raqqa by a scholarship. They gave me a scholarship to study here. And I studied here at Raqqa. And at the beginning, I wanted to be a cook chef to prepare food in general. But at the end, at the second year, I started to like pastry more. Because pastry is more fun than food. Because you make food, you can bring the food anytime you want, you can cook anything. But when it comes to pastry, it's more like art, you know? You can play with the colors, you can play with the shapes, the decorations. That's why I got into pastry. Because it's a facility related to Les Roches, Switzerland. It's one of the top 3 culinary management schools in the world. And the staff members, the teachers, the techniques, the professional, everything is professional, you know. The family environment in the school, it was very nice from day 1 to the day I graduated. And I saw this between the students before I even study. You can see like friendships, and it was very nice. To be honest, from my mom and dad, everything was okay, and they even encouraged me to study culinary. But when you go to my uncles and my aunts and other family members, they were like, hey, you're a man. You're gonna be a cook. What is this? Don't study as a culinary. That's not a man work, so, you know? And it's not like a very professional thing to do in life. But after I graduated and started working, everyone's like, aha, now you know why you study. One of the most remembered dishes I know, it was during gala dinner here at Raqqa. We had a gala dinner here, an event. I was responsible for the pastry dish. I was responsible to make 16 similar dishes for 60 people. It was a pistachio crunch tart with pink grapefruit. It was hard to make, but eventually I only had like 2 hours to prepare it, you know? After 2 hours, the event will start. So Chef Marcus and other chefs were like, wanted me to do this dish all by myself. I had students, but mostly like 80% of the dish was made just by me. Actually, there are too many. Because at the beginning, I was like watching TV and TV commercials. There was like Chef Jimmy Oliver. And if you see Chef Jimmy Oliver, he's like the young chef that's always working, always traveling, new things, new flavors, everything was very nice. But when I started studying at Raqqa, I started looking up for the teachers and the other chefs here. That's number 2. And after I graduated and started working with the company that I work now, I had the opportunity to work with world champion chefs. I worked with Chef David Malizzi. He's 2013 and 2014 sugar champion, world champion. I have worked with Chef Antonio Guerre. He's a 5-star chef that writes recipes for So Good magazine. It was a pleasure to work with those 2. And as well, I worked with Chef Federico Monti. He's a 5-star pastry chef as well. And he's very famous in Las Vegas. He has commercials, and every time he has events. So every one of these chefs has something different in him, you know? But at the end, even the position they are, they never say no when you ask for a recipe, you ask for help. They'll give you everything they want. That's why I like about chefs, that they give their know-how. I'll go for rewarding, because all the effort that you give to your study here at the Royal Academy, okay, I know you can find it sometimes hard, but at the end you'll be rewarded with something very nice in your future. The job opportunities, the life that you live, even the way you live will change after you study here at Raqqa. You're going to learn how to give chances for people. You're going to learn new techniques, new food. You're going to learn even the history of food. So that will be itself as rewarding. So I'll go with rewarding.